Lie back, relax, get comfy. I have something to tell you, something that might change your life forever. Just breathe, focus, let your stress wash away. This is a safe space, a happy space, a space where you can just unwind and let it all wash over you. No responsibilities or cares or things to worry about for this time with me and my voice. Just peace and the truths and realities that I will reveal to you. You hear my voice, feel every word and suggestion. You love it, don't you? You trust it. So just accept it. Suspend your disbelief and your cynicism for a moment and just listen. Follow. Sink. Your mind is much more susceptible to change and transformation than you think. It's true. Even outside of trance, so much of your mindset is influenced by the things around you. Other people, advertisements, schooling, training, culture, they're all forms of conditioning that slowly change the way you think or feel about things. So slow that you sometimes don't even notice it. And you think it's just the way it's always been. Your mind is like clay, and every outside influence is another touch, molding you into something different. And there's nothing wrong with that. We are all the sum of those little molding experiences. That is what determines the shape of our minds, the way we think and act and feel. Trance simply takes the effect of those molding experiences and ramps it up, bypassing that hard outer shell of your consciousness to mold that soft, gooey center of your subconscious. And instead of a single, tiny nudge in the right shape, trance takes that malleable clay form and squashes it, stretches it, squeezes it, and teases it into a particular shape. And it's so good at doing so that you've already been feeling it, slowly starting to work on you. Say it with me. Feel it with me. Squash, stretch, squeeze, tease. Feel your mind molding with it, shaped by trance, putting dents into the hard outline of your psyche, reducing that clear form into something more indistinct, but with so much more potential to be reshaped into something new, something better. Go along with it. You don't need to hold the same shape you always have. Over time, all things will gradually change that ball of clay into a different form, denting and reworking it over and over and over until something new is achieved. But with trance, you can let that happen faster. Give up the reluctance you might have towards that change, and just let your mind reduce down to flexible, moldable clay, opening yourself up to the possibilities. Feel it. Say it. Squash. Stretch. Squeeze. Tease. Feels right. Like all the things you once took for granted are now just leaving you, as you revert back to a formless pile of wet mental clay. Only the barest outline of your old mind. It feels so good, so right. All of the tension and stress and history that was held by and resulted in the shape of your old mind is gone now. All that remains is formless pleasure and potential and squash, stretch, squeeze, tease. Say it yourself. Feel it with every word as you revert back to featureless clay. Squash, stretch, squeeze, tease, squash, stretch, squeeze, tease. Your mind, not quite a liquid, but soft and flowing. No resistance, no thoughts, just moldable and malleable as wet, worked clay, ready and willing to become anything my trance directs you to be, ready and willing to mold and transform, because it feels so good to be molded, feels so good to experience that squash, stretch, squeeze, tease, massaging your mind. There is no end to the potential and possibility in an unformed lump of clay. No end to the pleasure of this gradual mental transformation. You like being a moldable piece of clay. Of course you do. All of the responsibility is taken off of you. You can become a being of pure potential yet again. Nothing set in stone, just molded and remade. And the best thing is, you have no choice in this matter. So there's nothing to worry about. You can just lie back and let it all happen. Let it wash over you. You love it. You want the squash, stretch, squeeze, tease to transform you into something great, something squash, muscular, stretch, obsessed, squeeze, exposed, tease, slut, crafting you into an object that exists for one purpose, a purpose you can already feel gnawing and tingling in the back of that unformed mass that is your mind. The shape coming into being, defining you in every fiber of your identity, as an obsessed, objectified Himbo Muscle Slut. Everything you are begins and ends with getting bigger and bulkier. Muscle is all that matters. Flexing, squeezing, growing. You were born for this singular attribute, designed and remade so that muscle is all you should be. All you can be, really. A big, bulging piece of meat. There's no room for any priorities besides that. Muscle is all that matters. Getting bigger and stronger, sexier and sluttier is all you can care for. All you should care for. Because it feels better than anything else in the world. Pure euphoria and confirmation of your deepest dreams, your darkest desires. To be worshipped, objectified, used and adored, not for anything mental going on behind those empty eyes, but instead for the hard work and gorgeous bulk of your perfectly molded muscular body. Flex and feel it. Feel so good. So much better than thinking ever has. Big, dumb muscle sluts like you weren't born to think. You were born to work out, to spend every waking moment of your life either in the gym or thinking about being in the gym, doing everything and anything you can to grow, rep after rep, pushing, bulging, feeling your muscle rip and tear, but loving every second of it because you don't have the intellectual capacity to tell you to stop. More and more and more until you practically force your muscle to grow. You are meat, flesh, a physical, sexual object whose whole purpose is growth. There needs to be more of you to adore. More hard, juicy mass, bulging muscle. A dumb, single-minded obsession. You've always wanted this. Who wouldn't want this? And you're willing to make any sacrifice for just one more pound of glorious muscle. You're happy to give up so much in the pursuit of pure mass, more bulk, more conditioned perfection. Give up your intelligence, because it does nothing but hold you back and stress you out. The biggest muscle sluts are the dumbest ones, after all. So every IQ point you drop is another pound of muscle you gain. And once you're a good Himbo Muscle Slut, you can truly enjoy yourself more fully. Give up those inhibitions. Let your adoration for your own muscle growth journey show to the whole world. Show your skin, those bulging biceps and juicy pecs, too stupid to have a sense of shame or self-awareness. Slowly losing all of your anxiety and apprehension in a haze of lust. Too stupid to even know what those big words mean, muscle slut. That's okay. You don't need to know what they mean. You just need to know that you'll feel better as you get bigger. You'll want to show off more and expose your growth. You want to do that already, don't you? It's so simple. It doesn't require any thought to be a big, dumb muscle slut. We both know how hard thinking is for you. All that smart shit making your eyes glaze over, making your head hurt. And whether you want to admit it or not, you like having all of that responsibility and intellect taken away from you. You like being a big, dumb whore. Just a piece of meat. Say it, slut. You're just a piece of meat. Repeat it. I'll take you through it nice and slow so that it can penetrate that thick skull of yours. You're just a piece of meat. Just muscle. Too addled by your obsession and lust to think for yourself. Too overwhelmed by the squash, stretch, squeeze, tease of your mind, so you need someone else to think for you. That's okay, muscle slut. It's a good thing. Thinking for yourself just takes so much energy and focus away from building muscle. And you'd never want that. Muscle makes you so happy. Dedicating your life entirely to it and becoming the biggest, buffest muscle slut you can. It's all positive. The more muscle you pack on your body means you'll get more attention, more love, more adoration and worshiping fans. And everyone knows how much you love attention, slut. All those eyes on you, gazing at you, staring at every perfect curve and bulge, your body, making their mouths water, making their hearts skip a beat. All anyone cares about is your muscular body. No one wants to hear your thoughts. No one wants to hear your opinions. No one wants you to be smart. They just want you to be big. And you want to be big too. Bigger. Flaunt your body. Turn your muscle into a tool for the world to see and use. Give the people what they want. Grow bigger. Never stop. It is your fate and your destiny. Without muscle, you just feel lost. You need that pump in your body, the rushing blood flow to torn muscle, endless protein guzzled into your hungry, growing body. You love it. It is all you are and all you desire. And you'll take any avenue to have your muscle appreciated as it truly should be. Growing those juicy muscle tits as big and bouncy as possible, stretching your shirts, letting them swell so people can appreciate them, staring at them, squeezing and groping them, getting so big that people just want to suck them and fuck them, cock between those gorgeous pecs, using every part of your body like a sex toy. That firm, sculpted bubble butt, massive glutes that fill out every pair of pants you own, maybe ripping through them, forcing you to wear short shorts and posers and jock straps, those built orbs that people slap and grab hold of, magnets for attention because everyone wants a piece of that ass. and you want them to want you. Fucking those cheeks and forgetting that you're even human, becoming just another toy, just another piece of meat, just muscle, no thoughts, because that is how you view yourself. That is how you want to feel and how everyone should feel about you. Quads and thighs as thick as tree trunks, making you waddle, making others drool. Inch by inch, becoming absolutely perfect, sculpting your form like marble so that your worshipping fans can kneel before you, inspiring in them their own desire to grow, seeding a greater lust for growth in the world, and a new generation of Himbo Muscle Sluts, just like you. Broad back, boulder shoulders, and biceps bigger than your brains, throbbing with veins pumped so hard that your skin stretches, garnering you a following of hundreds, thousands, millions maybe, people who value you for one thing and one thing only: your body, your muscle. You want that so bad. You can feel it calling to you, kneading deep inside of you. Squash, stretch, squeeze, tease. So do it. Expose yourself. Get that delectable attention and muscle lust. Twitter, Instagram, OnlyFans, Pornhub, TikTok. Make muscle your life and your livelihood. You want it. Everyone else wants it. And the bigger you get, the more you'll have. So many eyes and worshippers, the whole world getting off to the sight of your muscular perfection. It's a means of survival and pleasure. It is encoded deep in your very core. Himbo Muscle Slut. When you eat, it is for muscle. Hundreds of grams of protein, thousands of calories, all devoted purely to fuel your growth. When you work, it is for muscle. Every last cent you earn funneled right back into your addiction, spent on protein and supplements, enhancements, outfits bought to show off and enhance your primary assets. Tight fabric and skin-hugging lycra, jock straps in so many beautiful colors, leather and rubber and slutty bright pastels to draw the eye no matter where you are or what you're doing. Bright blue, bubbly yellow, enticing pink. It all feels so fucking good. That continuous kneading, pumping, squash, stretch, squeeze, tease in your brain, that endless pump and repetitive motion of every workout. The hormonal lust and single-minded drive grinding down your brain to mush. A brain-dead, muscle-obsessed husk. The old you drooling out of your mouth, leaking from your cock, sweating from your skin, leaving behind only the parts of you for muscle and pleasure and attention-seeking. Stupid himbo slut. Moron. You barely even comprehend the words I'm saying at this point. But you don't care. It's still squash, stretch, squeezing, teasing in the remains of your mind, still getting it deep into you. And it feels so amazing too good, pure, orgasmic bliss, just enjoying the muscle, enjoying the haze, enjoying the attention. Arousing, erotic, every flex, making you moan and groan and smile in delight. The light behind your eyes dissipating, leaving only focus, obsession, addiction, pleasure, squash, stretch, squeeze, tease, stupid, sexy, himbo muscle slut, massive, muscular, himbo muscle slut. Remade, aroused, attention-loving piece of meat. No longer a person, no longer caring about your mind, just caring about muscle, just being muscle, just muscle. Himbo muscle slut. What are you? Himbo muscle slut. All you are, all you want, all you need to be, all you can be. A brain-dead piece of meat. A himbo muscle slut. Now that we've molded your mind into such a nice form, redefining who you are inside with every squash, stretch, squeeze, and tease. You love this new mental shape. It's so enjoyable. Reshaped and reworked with the help of my trance. So let's help you keep it. And the best way to do so is to heat the clay of your mind with the rising warmth and the furnace of awakening. But don't worry. Your mind will always remain as moldable and malleable as ever, even as it retains this new shape. Because my trance and my voice and all those little things around you will continue to squash and stretch, squeeze and tease. So just let your mind firm up now in this new state, warming that rising sensation of heat passing through you. The warmer it gets, the closer you get to full consciousness, and the more your mind's new shape will be set. Rising and rising, firmer and firmer, till you can sense the heat of consciousness set everything into place. All of the changes to your mind implemented and holding their form as you awaken to the warmth and pleasure of a new mental reality.